Hey everyone, it's me, we're back, and we're finally finishing this last part of the Let's Play of Spider-Man. Sorry that it took me quite a while. There's been quite a number of tumultuous things that have happened in my personal life that have kind of prevented me from doing a whole lot since the last couple of reviews, but we're focusing on finishing this. We only have like a few more things to go before we're done. We might as well jump into it, and jump into it we shall. Let's get into it right now. This is the last part. Spider-Man. Well, let's play.
Is right.
All right.
There must be some way to reach Leonardo. Convince them to give up this crusade.
Now, I don't
for
remember
revenge.
from the last time if I played
Both done
with
so
this
much
suit
good for the
equipped.
They can't throw their legacies away just to spite
But we
Norman.
did get some new suits, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the hybrid suit. I haven't used my favorite suit at all throughout the entirety of this run,
Norman's on
and
his way to get the anti-serum. Better update
I'm
Yuri.
a little miffed at that because I really want to use the vintage suit, but
It is.
I don't think I'll
Oscorp
be
just
able
created
to.
an anti-serum.
I do know that the last part of the game, though, I am gonna be
How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait.
trying
I
to
just got a
use
report of a
the
helicopter going down in that
advanced
area.
suit because
Oh no. That could
that's
be
also
Norman's
another suit that I haven't
helicopter.
used quite a lot
Send officers
at
your
all,
way, but I don't
and
have
Don't worry, I'm on it. This will all be over soon, I promise.
I probably should, considering, you know, it's the suit, the main suit in the game. Don't shoot me. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been quite a ride, man. I've been meaning to like finish this for the longest time, and there is so much stuff that has happened, and like I feel like these videos, you guys don't really care about them all that often. At least the main crowd for this channel. Like everybody really cares about the reviews and stuff, so that's kind of where I prioritize most of my focus before I had to get surgery on my throat. And yeah, so we're here now. I did say I was gonna finish it and I was gonna see it through, and I keep my word. Might take me a while, but I have done it.
This is what they do. Whereas Spider-Man claims to be a hero. Yet he obviously knew about the threat and didn't warn us. He either thought he handled it, which makes him crippled.
I will say that. Oh, stop. Wow, I still got hit there, huh?
Nice thing about staying in the jumpsuits, you don't have to change clothes.
I guess that's what happens when there's a crime over there I gotta do. I was gonna say, I guess that's what happens when I don't play this game for a while. So I really haven't been playing a whole lot of Spider-Man.
Always nice to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
This is Sable Control.
Just because I've...
In Columbia.
Jeez.
Roger Control, this is APC Foxtrot.
I just, like, finished the crime, and they spawned another crime almost
I
immediately.
think a private security company would grasp that I make the city more secure.
Keep them from going airborne!
Gotta... Okay, there's that. I probably, yeah, all done. But yeah, I haven't been playing this a whole lot just because I've been working on a new review.
This is Sable Control.
I'm working on the Guardians of the Galaxy review because I just finished playing that a couple of weeks ago. And that was a fun ride, and it's from Eidos Montreal, and those guys, I've always loved those guys, like, ever since their take on the Deus Ex games, I've always really enjoyed their work. And even though I'm not, like, a big Guardians fan, that game pleasantly surprised me, and you'll hear me say as much on the review.
Maybe I can dismantle this
Oh,
outpost before they have
oops.
a chance. Aw, a rooftop party for me? With spotlights and everything?
We're stealthy here. See you. See ya. And we're out of here.
There. That'll...
This, like, part of the game is so hectic because there's all the inmates, right? And then there's, like, regular crimes as well.
Open it.
How bad are those Sables guys? Like, those Sables guys, how bad must their aim be that they couldn't shoot a guy coming through the, like... It's not even like a wide door, you know? It's pretty narrow.
Have to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
I haven't done this in such a long time, and I'm already, like... It's like clockwork to me.
Nap time.
Here on out, I think I can just take these guys out, because... Hey, how you doing?
Spider-Man, leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agents stationed here. They're not handling anything.
You have been warned, superhero.
Need to get through these demons quick before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
No. Hold on. Oh, no, there's, one more.
Sleep it off.
One guy just casually strolling around in the back. Sable guys
Sable
now.
made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. This ends tonight.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me!
Bring us down! Attack!
Smack. I thought that was a rocket. I've been noticing this more in Remastered than I did
This fast and get
in
inside.
Spider-Man PS4 regular, but the enemies really love stacking attacks on one another, and I feel like it's because
Demons and Sable are down.
a
Time to
lot
follow Lee
of
inside.
Remastered also shares like with a lot of DNA with Miles. Maybe that's the reason why. I don't know.
Why are you so heavy?
Enemies don't tend to stack attacks in this game on the PS4, from what I can remember.
You harass my men.
I mean, I played the game so
Destroy my
much, I
equipment
think I
and
would
cost my
have a
client.
knowledge of that. It just feels, they
Give me
feel
one
different. They
good
feel
reason
more
to kill you
aggressive.
right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both.
Good.
Does this mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of control.
You secure Osborn. I will talk to them.
Nice to have friends.
I'm so glad that the game
Okay, Lee.
in the DLC
No more
allows you
running.
to
This
kind
ends
of have a
tonight.
moment. Because that was kind of like what I was hoping
I
then.
have to find a way
Like
to
in that
reach the
moment, I was
one
like, oh
I
cool,
know.
we're gonna kick ass with
A man who
Sable.
built Feast.
Instead, it just never happens.
way to
What?
go
You're
but down.
supposed to go through there. How did I just take damage? Imagine I died.
Stand back, Spider-Man. This is between me and Osborn.
I know about the accident. I know what happened to your parents.
The accident? You sound as clinical as Osborn. My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
You're more than your past. Don't let it control you.
I tried so hard to make my parents proud, to honor their legacy.
I know that feeling.
But to truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
Lee's pain. His anger. It's fueling his power.
I think once we get into the Martin Lee boss fight, I will swap to the advanced suit because I don't know, for whatever reason, the DLC suits, I don't know if it's just because they didn't have time.
No!
Jeez.
No, Martin!
Guy does what you want and then you backhand him.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help you.
You don't help people. You use them.
This won't bring your parents back.
Why do you insist on trying to save this piece of scum?
I'm trying to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it!
I wonder if Marvel was like, can't have him say shit. Because piece of shit, I think, would ring more impactful than piece of scum. Because when I think about like lines like that, it's an unnatural line for someone to say when they're angry. Piece of scum, you know, like that's just me being. Oh wow, you hit me.
This city for too long.
Osborn deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
It's just me, like, thinking, okay, how do we make this character sound naturally? Don't have him say something like piece of scum, because no one ever says piece of scum. Alright. It hit you. Things to throw at you. There is nothing. Oh, wait. Monitor. Oh, I forgot to swap suits.
This is exactly who I am!
Oops. Sorry. I got right into the boss fight and completely forgot to do what I said I was gonna do. I wish we had the ability to do takedowns on.
Osborn's crimes will be on your head!
Playing Marvel Spider-Man 2 ahead of time. I got invited to be a QA tester. Oh god. Dude, what the hell?
Fight it, Martin! You can walk away!
No!
Yeah, I think what I was saying earlier is I don't think the DLC suits, I don't know if it was because they didn't have time, or just because like the majority of manpower and like resources should go to the next game, but none of the DLC suits have any damage effects on them. All the main base suits in the game that you unlock, you know, with all the backpacks and all the resources that you get, right?
I'm the demon!
Shout out to Bullet for My Valentine. Wait, is it them? Waking the Demon? I forget who that song. I should know that because I used to listen to that like a lot. But yeah, none of the DLC suits have any damage things, like damage status effects on them. Like they all just are pristine.
He's a big demon.
What? I hit you. Get out of here. Garbage. Oh, they're just tanking the hits. I'm like wondering, I'm like, why is this guy not getting hit?
My will is stronger than yours.
Okay.
We'll see about that. Can't give up. He's almost down.
Bro. Oh. Wait. Get something to throw at you. Whoa, frame rate. It's the first time I think I've seen the game actually like struggle. Boot to the face.
Osborn needs to pay.
I know.
But this is the wrong way, Martin.
I do love the updated red to the advanced suit. That was like one of my biggest gripes with the advanced suit in the main game, in the PS4 version, was like the coloration, and it might have just been due to the lighting in the game, but it always came across as orange-red, and the best look for Spider-Man has always been like a cherry red, like, kind of look to him. Not terribly dark, but dark enough so that there's a certain, what's the word I'm looking for? It's dark and bright is I guess the best way I can put it. And like this the way it looks in this and the way it looks in Marvel Spider-Man 2 is like perfect. It's like the perfect red. Like cherry red with like midnight blue, I think is just the way I prefer my colors on Spidey. But everybody has, you know, it's subjective. But yeah, I always love the detail of like when Spidey gets messed up, like there's like dirt and stuff on him. Suit's all tattered. I really enjoy it even in Miles, because Miles actually gets his suit damaged as opposed to just dirty. I don't know if anybody has
that look on your face. You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
Blood. The blood. I feel like there should have been more blood. And this was going back to what I was saying before. If anybody has seen like the concept art for this part of the game,
Gone. I would not
like Spider-Man was supposed to get jacked up, like like the suit was torn, bleeding everywhere. Like, I kind of wish they had stuck to that vision, because I don't know. I guess it would have made this part impactful, seeing Spider-Man just like destroyed, you know? Opposed to like, oh no, his suit is dirty. Let's throw him on a table.
To your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Thank you. You can thank me by not dying. Oh my god.
That's something I've noticed too, is there's like no hair physics in this game. If there is, it's like very minor, but like all the characters' hair stay like they stay static depending on what angle that they're in. It always like throws me off.
He'll live, but he needs rest.
Like Sable, for example, when she was like leaning over, her hair should have been more inclined frontward instead of just being static.
Hey, take it easy.
Minor gripe.
Where's May?
Like all the small details that you know, come to see and find out.
They say she could go at any moment.
But I'm no developer. I know that would have taken a hell of a lot of work to like implement, so it's
Where are you going?
probably not even worth it in the long run.
He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him.
Go get him, Tiger.
There's your moment. The hair on that spider looks really good. I gotta say, I'm like really impressed with a lot of the lighting remastered.
Right.
It just really sucks that a lot of it just goes to waste.
Not it. Maybe it's this one. No.
Like there's that whole section in the beginning of the game where you have that really awesome like morning sky look, and you can't access it when you go into the hubs to change the time of day.
MJ's right. I've built the neural interface. That means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
It's gonna be my first time seeing new Peter's face in the, like during the final part of this game. I've obviously have seen it with the advanced suit model in Miles, which I think looks better in Miles than it does here. I don't know if I've talked about this enough, or talked about it before, I should say. But like one of the biggest like disconnects I have with the new Peter face isn't the fact that I think it's bad. I just think that they, for whatever reason, they threw the new Peter head on the old Peter model, so it just looks.
Change this number.
I must leave
Love that. I gotta change this number. But it just looks weird. I think that's like my gripe with it. It just looks weird, and it looks more natural in Miles than it does
I must return home.
In this game.
Reflect on this life I choose.
Dang. I think I'm gonna miss you and your death troopers.
Unfortunately, my agents will stay. Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborn continues to pay. I am sorry.
So close to being good news.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man. Until we meet again.
What a strange, violent lady.
Usually always are. Right? I mean...
We did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
I know this part is meant to be like, oh, wow, this is so cool, he's building his own suit for the final battle kind of deal. But I do kind of wish we got to choose our own suit for the final battle. That's something that's actually rectified in Miles, which I appreciate that game doing. Insomniac Games be like, you want your black suit? Here you go. The anti-ox suit.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen!
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
No! Ah!
Tell them what you did.
I never...
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies!
I can't even imagine how much of a pain in the ass it must have been to rig those arms.
You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me! The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you! You're a failure, Otto! And you always will be!
I've always been perplexed by that smile.
Give me the anti-serum!
Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
I never understood that smile. Otto, right now, or, I'm sorry, Norman should be, like,
But have it your way.
shitting a brick.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum
Okay.
when Osborn pays for his crime!
Ow. Oh, I didn't mean to use 2 web bombs there.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to kill Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He had to lose everything! Enough playing!
Gotta move.
Ow.
People are dying! They need the anti-serum now!
I will cure them
Oh, okay.
after I bring
Somehow you grabbed me? Like,
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I
I know what I'm doing,
Now
game.
Get out of my way before I really hurt you! charges! Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
What happened
Bro,
to the man who wanted to help
he's all webbed
people?
up. He should be.
Weakling! Loser! He's gone! Enough of this!
Got him. See, that's what happens when you expose your web shooters, man. Gotta go under the suit.
Such a disappointment. Parker.
You knew?
I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen.
You knew?
I won't let you win. This means too much to me.
Not more than it means
To me!
Should have taken a photo there.
People you're hurting! You'll
Oh.
never understand!
You gotta stop that and hold these hands. Or more specifically, the feet.
You took me on my side! I won!
Bro, what? I'm right in front of your face. Take the hits.
Please, think of the man you were! That man is gone. You can't
Look at the
save
ray
me,
tracing on his
Peter.
goggles. You can see Spider-Man.
You'll have to save yourself!
Cool. My first, like I said, it's my first time seeing this on the hardware. So what you're experiencing the first time, potentially, is what I'm experiencing myself. If you don't have a PlayStation 5 and don't have remastered. Where are you?
You're making me do this! We were going to change the world! You look tired, Parker.
Not tired.
Just hurt.
Otto!
If you want to change
As someone who has had multiple stabs
you have to be
on my shoulders, that always
who
just...
can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't.
like right where I have one of my scars too. Right there. Like that's a pretty deep slash into his shoulder. I know he's superhuman and he also has like accelerated healing to a certain extent. But you're not rotating your shoulder for a good like 6 months after that.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong! You are everything I wanted to be! You just threw it away!
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
And Doc Ock basically turns into John frickin' Kreese from The Karate Kid. Master Manipulator.
Where are you going? Peter? Peter!
Honestly, he should be dead. Considering the fall that he had and the fact that he's like in his, what, 60s in this game or something like that? He should be dead. Oh, it's a little bit more in the chest, but still, he should have like a collapsed lung.
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
I have to say, the dynamic between, and we didn't really get a whole lot of Aunt May in this game, but just, you know, the dynamic between her and Peter and that ending scene is so infinitely much better than what they've done with Aunt May in the films, which is especially as bittersweet because what happens in No Way Home. And I won't spoil things if you haven't watched the movie, even though the movie's been out for a month. It's been a month. But I know people don't really want to go to the cinemas to kind of watch stuff with like the new corona variant out, but just their dynamic in this game is like picture perfect. It's the way that I would hope things would go if she knew the identity of Spider-Man. Like, she's worried all the time, but she's not stupid. She's proud of you know, her nephew for
So?
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, associate editor.
doing all that he does.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do
Instead
it.
of like treating him like a party
What about you?
favor.
Find a job yet?
And then,
Oh, no, but
you know,
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
you know
I
if you
was
watch the
actually
movie.
considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry. No, it's
That kind of makes me want fries.
you're a scientist, a good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Not wrong.
I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only
Throw
if
that
you want
easy.
to.
No, I mean, yes, I mean, no, I don't, I not want to, but meaning I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
And why'd you make all those comments about us breaking up? You know why we left each other? You know why X, Y, and Z happened? I gotta say, too, for a game, like, I don't know, I grew up on, like, Metal Gear Solid 3's kissing, and anybody who's ever seen that game when, like, Big Boss and, Eva kiss, it's, like, the most awkward thing, because it's, like, obviously the models clashing is very difficult, so that was actually, like, one of the first kisses I've seen in a video game where I can actually be like, wow, this actually looks good. But yeah, I don't know. MJ in this game needs work to me. The way she's written, the way she is as a character just really irritates me. She's so toxic, man. I mean, they're both toxic for each other, but they're toxic in different ways. Like, Peter is more overprotective, kind of toxic, but she is just unbearable sometimes. I can't stand her. But yeah, that is Spider-Man remastered, and part of it is Spider-Man PS4 as well. But yeah, you can't deny, like, the impact this game has had. You really can't. A lot of, like, what this game has done has, like, impacted the Spider-Man medium in so many ways. Like, even Far From Home, but No Way Home. There were a lot of homages to this game in there. more than you would think. I mean, obviously the advanced suit was featured in Into the Spider-Verse. That was a little cool cameo. But I think seeing the influence that this game had on a like feature film as big as Spider-Man No Way Home was like, you know, if I were in Insomniac Games, I'd be super proud. That's like the stamp of approval, right? It's cool seeing like a lot of the names that I know, like people from Insomniac Games that I like talk to every now and then up in these credits, because now I have like something of a relationship with these people, so it's kind of just like, wow. So cool.
I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's in the way that you ask her.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, all right, so where do you want this?
Right over here's fine.
Right.
Yeah, it's the neck. It literally is the neck.
Hey, so Pete,
I'm looking like hyper focused on the neck.
I kind of got to talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like physically.
Oh. Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas,
No.
for example.
Not that. Thing is,
I was definitely got a glow up in this game though. It's not even funny how like
No.
so much better the character model is and like the hair and everything.
pretty weird, right?
Not that weird.
Wait a minute. Never mind. I saw some names, but I was like, huh? Wait a minute. I might as well just skip over this and head to the post.
We were so close. But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure. I will. I love you, son.
I love the double foreshadowing there. I mean, obviously the Venom symbiote on Harry, signifying that, but also the green hue on Norman's face, obviously signifying the Goblin. That, to me, is pretty cool foreshadowing. But yeah, that is Spider-Man on the PlayStation 5/PS4 fun times. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this game. And I guess it means a lot more to me just because, for those of you unaware of my history with this game, like, I was so burnt out with Spider-Man games because I was so let down by just how miserable the last 5 or 6 releases of Spider-Man games were. You know, Spider-Man 3 onwards was just kind of like one disappointment after another, and while there were some things you could kind of like pick and choose and enjoy about those games, a lot of it was just like not great. Especially coming off the heels of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
And I just was like, I don't trust...
Are you crazy?
I don't trust anyone to make a Spider-Man game again because they just don't seem to really care about the character, and everybody just kind of treats Spider-Man as like a cash cow. Kind of in the same way where like Disney just completely and utterly just monetizes everything Star Wars. They put Star Wars on things that have nothing to do with Star Wars. Star Wars umbrellas, Star Wars toasters. Spider-Man was pretty much in the same vein where they were just kind of like, hey, let's make a quick buck. We'll throw him on something and people will buy it. And even in the game development world, it was starting to get to that point where people were just kind of like making very mediocre, subpar Spider-Man games where, you know, the whole purpose of it was really just to kind of like cash in. Kids will buy it.
Officers are under fire. Any officers near
Let me do this one last crime. I'll call it. And so yeah, I was like going into this game. I mean, I loved Insomniac games, obviously. Defined my childhood with Spyro. The fact that it was a PlayStation exclusive, I was like, okay, it's cool, but
I'll see to it you end up in the same cell block.
oh, hello. One.
What? I'm supposed to be impressed?
Stop it. Ugh, stop it. Oh, why are you so rude?
Get back down here!
Just trying to do this challenge. I hate the fact that they just throw Molotovs. Like an endless supply of Molotovs. There we go. Nope.
What's he doing?
And
Don't you guys watch horror movies? It's kind of sweet how they tried to save their friends. I mean, not so sweet I won't punch them, but
yeah, that's kind of where I was with this game. I didn't trust anyone just because I was burned so many times from so many Spider-Man games. So the fact that this one came out and it was as good as it was, and just had, like I said in my review, it had so many parties coming together to collaborate and to make sure that this is like a really one-of-a-kind experience. Kind of just, you know, putting Spider-Man back the upper echelon of like superhero games as opposed to being on the bottom where he was kind of, you know, residing for the last few times of Spider-Man games. Made me happy. It rekindled my love. And there was a lot of, like, 2014 was just a rough year for Spider-Man in general. Like, a lot of the comics were kind of rough. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was not that great. It was enough to kind of make anybody kind of burn out. Guess I'm doing another crime. But yeah, like I said, the fact that the game was as good as it was. Really? He fell? Kind of ruined my combo.
wonder what powers those jetpacks. Hopes, dreams.
unstable nuclear material.
And I guess that's where we'll leave it off. we're about at the hour mark, which is generally how long these play sessions tend to go for. I'm trying to unplug my controller. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a blast. It's been a lot of fun just going through this game, going through Miles, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the ride with me. And I don't know if I'll do another Let's Play. I should probably do one for Miles, but I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that just yet. But yeah, for now, you guys take care. Have yourselves a great afternoon, evening, night, whatever time you might be located in. I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.